great one. Is the next part of, getting what we need is be the vessel you are. When I first found out I was pregnant years ago, I just about freaked out. I thought, I do not know the first thing about being a mom. My idea of a mom was somebody who's uptight, has that top button way up here, and gets real worked up about spills and messes. And I'm like, that's not me. Or they like to read boring stuff. I don't know why, but that's what I thought. But it was like, I remember just going before the Lord, going, I don't have to do this mom thing, And what the Lord really delivered to my heart is I need to be the vessel He's made me to be in my home, in my mothering, with my children. And you know what? My kids can tell you, I am. Who I am comes through in my mothering. But guess what, y'all? It's going to look different. So many times, there's one of the biggest traps, especially among Christians, is we compare ourselves. And I love the scripture. If you compare yourselves among yourselves, you're without understanding. We're not getting it. We're missing Him. What did He do? He made us each so different. Are we okay with that? He made the flowers so unique. He made us unique. And each one of us have different capacities. I love that. Get to where you love that. And instead, I go, oh, I love what you have, and I love what you have, but that is not me. I'm not that kind of mom. But somehow we have this one package for what a mom is supposed to look like. And it's funny because everyone's idea of what the mom is to look like is actually a little different. But it has something in a way of what we can't do, what we're not good at, and obviously we're going to grow capacities. But we have to be the vessel we are. You don't change personalities when you become a mom.
Right.
You don't. If you're the mom that is really soft-spoken and really sweet, and you just love to just read long books and take real sweet walks, be that woman. Be that mom. If that's who you are, be that mom. And I love those moms. I couldn't be that mom if my life depended on it. I couldn't. I'd have to go, wah, after a little while. But that kind of mom is precious. What about the mom who's the real, we're going to learn, and we're going to do experiments, and we're going to walk through hours of museums, and we're going to chart it all? Be that mom. Be that mom. You don't have to be the mom that goes and jumps on the trampoline with the kids. That's me. And I have to be doing something, and we'll sit for a while, and we'll read books for a while, but we are going to jump up now. And that's me, and it's okay that we're not all the same. I love to make stuff. We went out of town one time, these girls over there and we were walking around and finding all these things, and, Brittany and I, everything we found, we can make something with this, and we can make something with this. You're like this too. And Lauren finally went, you guys, they're like sugar packets. Let's just use the sugar, and that's not thinking. But our brains are going, it's like, let's make something out of this. She's like, I feel like we're going to reach the hotel, and y'all going to bring your Mod Podge and your, whole front desk. Y'all have some paper and paintbrushes, and but that's who I am. And it's been sad to me at times when I'm talking to moms, and they think they need to be the mom that pulls out the Play-Doh and all the paper and all the scissors and all the whatever. If that's not who you are, it's okay. I'm not a mom that goes and enjoys the big kits or the big books that tell me exactly what I'm supposed to do. I can't even follow the directions. You give me a pattern, I cannot follow that, but I can cut and figure it out myself. But we're different. Are we okay with those differences? And this is where we want to mature in the Lord, y'all, is that as women, it is just in our flesh to compare. We all know what we're talking about. The women walk through the door, you're walking through wherever, this woman walks through the restaurant. All the women, check her out. What's she wearing? What's she got on? Okay, no, size. It's just, that's not what the Lord has. Instead, go, look what she has. I love that. If you're the adventurous mom, be that. I'm not the mom who makes organic baby food with my hands and feeds it to my kids at dinner time. That's not me. They eat what we're eating. So if it's organic at the time, great. If it's not, great. I've never made it. And I'm not going to start. But I don't need to feel judged. I don't need to actually judge because you're so good. Or I don't need to feel under some condemnation or feel bad because I'm not going to make that or do that. I have failed in the area of putting shoes on my babies. My poor kids went everywhere without shoes. My kids can't keep them on. And these moms, your kids never, they never, they've got the cutest little outfits. And that wasn't me. We have clothes on. And we got a blanket. If it's cold, we'll wrap those feet too. But it wasn't until they started walking, I'm like, we are going to have to put shoes on. And I remember Kendall right here, when she'd gone, somehow, this is awful, she'd gone 2 years of her life without ever shoes on. So we put them on because it was turning fall. And it was going to be cold and we had to be somewhere. And she's like a cat that you put tape on. And she's just doing her feet like this, screaming. I'm like, sorry, babe. I feel the same way. But I'm the person who, I've gone my whole life without shoes, and I don't enjoy them. I show up at school, throw my shoes in my locker, shut it, and go barefoot the rest of the day. That's me. But I don't need to feel like the big failure, even though I have failed in putting shoes on my kids. But that's not my style of mothering. But other mothers, that's where they're connected. Look, and we have the little this, and we have the shoes, and all of it. And that's them. And I love that. And they enjoy that whole thing. Be the vessel you are. You know what I'm saying? We can all look and, this mom over here, she's got the perfect outfit on all the time. And somehow she's got the time to put the outfit together and the hair and makeup. If that's not you, big deal. And if it is you, don't judge the moms who can't do that one. It may not be them. Be the vessel you are. I'm not Miss Foreign Language. I love the idea of teaching my kids a foreign language, but I could not pull that off if my life depended on it. That's okay. Be the vessel you are. Do your home with what God put in you. And here we go back to believing. Who did He give these kids to? Did He give them to Sister So-and-so here on my left or Sister So-and-so here on my right? No, He gave them to you. Embrace that. They're going to have the feel of your home. So what is your feel? Stop and ask yourself. And be excited about the feel that you have in your home. The kind of person you are. The vessel that you are. The kind of mom you are. And embrace that. And also resist those things that pull you to go, I should be this and I should be this. That is the enemy and not the voice of the Lord. So be that vessel that you are. But the key within all of that, okay, if you're the experimenting mama and you always have the things out, be that mom. But if you're not, you don't have to do experiments. Where does it say in Scripture, thou shalt do experiments with your kids? It doesn't. But isn't it funny the laws we pick up? And isn't it funny the laws we put on each other? We Christians, we need to be careful with that. Don't put stuff on each other like that. But the key of what is important, what we have as the thou shalts, the thing that is important is He wants us real. He wants us open. He wants us accessible, right? And He doesn't want us backed up. So within that, be the vessel you are, okay? The next part of, and also what goes with that is what I call the guilty mom syndrome. If you walk around feeling guilty about a lot of stuff, this is what you need to look at. Look at, write down. Here is the vessel I am. Talk about it with another sister, with another mom, with your mom, with your husband. What am I? How am I? Be comfortable in that. And over the years, believe it or not, it does change. It changes as you grow older. And now this is kind of the way I am. And now this is the way I am. That's okay too. Doesn't mean you're crazy or unstable. It just find what He has and find who you are and be that vessel. And don't